Preparation is key out here. With the essentials unpacked, he can begin the real work of breaking down this timber. Survival hinges not just on what you have, but how organized you are with it. Every tool.
When selecting wood for a fire or shelter, a good folding saw is essential for clean cuts. Always check the canopy above before you begin sawing.
When processing wood, consistency is vital. The goal is to create manageable segments for whatever project lies ahead. Having finished the first branch, the survivalist moves on. He selects a new log, applying the same precision to section it for the fire.
In the wilderness, preparation is everything. The methodical cutting of wood ensures warmth and safety when night falls.
With the wood collected, he turned his attention to the fire starter. A strong airflow would be critical for the initial spark. With practiced hands, he prepared his tools, knowing precision was key to survival in this untamed wilderness.
Every cut must be exact. In the wilderness, precision is the difference between survival and failure. Once the outer layer is removed, the smooth inner wood is exposed. This provides the perfect material for a robust fire lay. With the frame secure, the next step is stripping the bark. The inner wood here is perfect for creating a friction fire spindle. The survivalist meticulously prepares the materials, ensuring each stick is smooth. After smoothing the branch, the next step is to secure the frame using a tight lashing technique. This intricate wrapping ensures structural integrity. Securing the frame is crucial. Once the twine is tight, the net can be carefully draped over the structure, finalizing the trap.
Securing the net tightly to the frame is crucial. Once the final knot is tied, he can finally inspect his work. The survivalist continues sawing through the thick log, the camera capturing the sheer physical effort required to prepare for the coming night.
First, score the log precisely where you want the split. Then, with a swift, powerful swing, bring the axe down.
Firewood is more than just fuel out here. It's security, and splitting it requires precision and power, ensuring clean breaks every time.
In the wilderness, preparation is everything. A well-stocked woodpile is the first defense against the cold, and every swing must be precise. With the firewood secured, he turned his attention to the next task. The shelter wouldn't build itself, and these nails were essential. To create a stable base, place the split log vertically on the stump. Then, tightly wrap, and this wire lock ensures the structure's integrity. Now, carefully place the peeled sticks around the perimeter. I gently tap these sticks into place, securing the chimney structure. The finished log stove is surprising. Reinforcing the stove is critical for a stable burn. Once secured, he gathers green moss. Gathering the driest moss available is essential. Paired with cotton, it provides the perfect foundation inside the hollow log stove.
Cotton and dry moss make excellent tinder. Once arranged, strike the ferro rod firmly to send sparks directly into the fibers, ensuring a quick catch.
The ferro rod provides the intense heat needed. Direct the sparks precisely onto the cotton and moss.
Carefully igniting the kindling at the base, a focused breath provides the oxygen, turning a mere flicker into a surging blaze. By carefully controlling the airflow, the dying embers catch, proving that even in the wild, patience and precision are rewarded with warmth. Securing a clean water source is paramount. Once collected, the water can be boiled on the nearby stove, ensuring it is safe for consumption. The smell of freshly brewed coffee in the wilderness is one of the greatest pleasures known to man. It is a moment of tranquility, a brief escape.
The coffee begins to boil on the stove.
The coffee is ready. Carefully, he lifts the pot from the log stove, its warmth radiating through the towel.
In the heart of the wilderness, even the simplest pleasures, like a fresh cup of coffee, feel like the greatest luxury.
In the tranquil heart of the wilderness, every moment is a reminder of the simple, profound beauty of nature.
The survivalist finds contentment by the stream, savoring his coffee before continuing his journey. With his
Once the bait is secured, you need to tie your main line. A sturdy bowline knot will hold the trap in the current. Securing the braided line is crucial before the cast. Then, look for the deepest part of the stream and let it fly.
He casts the net deep into the rushing current. After a brief wait, the weight confills a catch, providing a vital source of protein. And although he had not caught anything, he knew that soon his luck would change.
A hopeful sign turns into a guaranteed meal. This large rock crab will provide much-needed protein.
All right, got one. Time to get this big boy ready for dinner. We found this large crab tangled in our net just downstream. I'm gonna release him here on the moss. With the crab secured, he selects a prime location for the fire pit. Clearing the damp earth ensures a controlled burn, essential in this dense forest. With the hole dug, he selects stones for the fire ring. A proper
Business. First, create a stable fire pit using medium-sized rocks. Once the base is secure, the next crucial step is jits. Dehydration is a constant threat in the wild, making water procurement skills essential for survival.
The teepee structure allows for optimal airflow. Start with larger logs at the base, then fill the center with your finest tinder and kindling.
Proper airflow is crucial for the initial ignition. Once the structure is set, gentle, steady breaths directed at the embers will coax the flame to life.
Keep blowing, the embers are taking hold. Once they're hot enough, the flame will burst. Careful now. That's it. It needs more air. There. Now let it catch. With the day's catch secured, it's time to prepare the meal. Fresh crab provides much needed protein in the wild, best cooked directly over the hottest flames. With the bounty of the sea secured, we carefully prepare the crab on the hot stones surrounding the fire. The forest provides everything you need for a gourmet meal, including fresh crab and these vibrant herbs and chilies.
The vibrant heat of the chilies provides essential nutrients. Next, we prepare the garlic, a natural antibiotic crucial for staying healthy in the wild.
Finally chop the garlic and add it to the herbs. Once the pan is hot, we'll get a good sear on the meat over the fire.
The intense heat of the wood stove seasons the skillet. A thick piece of butter melts into a rich, foaming golden liquid.
Melt the butter until it bubbles, then swiftly slice the garlic. The key is getting that intense sizzle when it hits the hot cast iron.
Once the garlic hits that hot butter, you'll know it's ready. Just a quick slice and straight into the pan.
As the butter and garlic sizzle, give it a good stir. Now, toss in those red chili peppers and mix well. Woo!
The key to flavor in the wild is utilizing every resource. This garlic, chili, and herb butter will elevate the simplest meal.
Once the logs are burning steadily, you need to keep a close eye on the heat. We'll let the garlic butter steep on the stump while we prepare the cast iron grill over the hottest part of the fire. As the cast iron reaches optimal temperature, we'll begin with a light seasoning of
Having secured the crab, the next step is crucial.
This marinade will soak into the meat, adding a crucial layer of flavor. Baste it frequently, keeping the heat high to get that perfect char. The flames are intense, but that's exactly what you need for a perfectly charred crab.
To ensure a perfect cook, the survivalist feeds the flames, unlocking the intense flavors of the deep. To ensure the meat is thoroughly cooked and infused with flavor, he bastes the crab directly over the roaring flames.
Now that it's cooked, we can break it down easily. Just twist and crack. With steady hands, remove the shell, preserving the meat within. Preparing a fresh crab like this requires precision and knowing where to apply pressure. You want to extract as much of that sweet meat as possible. The key to perfectly clean seafood is patience and a sharp knife, removing every non-edible part to reveal the sweet meat beneath. I've got it. Just need to pick out the tender meat and put it in the bowl. Almost there. Perfect. With a decisive crack, I break into the crab's shell, focusing on extracting every last piece of the sweet, succulent meat. With a sharp crack, I open the claw to reveal the sweet meat inside. This fresh catch is going to make an incredible meal. He meticulously lays out the prosciutto, then adds a generous portion of crab meat to each slice. And with that final tuck, the prosciutto and crab roll is complete. Perfectly wrapped and ready for the fire.
The survivalist continued his task, preparing several prosciutto bundles stuffed with crab meat. His movements were efficient and precise.
The feast is ready. Nothing like the taste of prosciutto-wrapped seafood cooked over an open flame. Time to enjoy. Time to get these wrapped rolls cooking over the flames. The rich aroma of prosciutto and crab fills the mountain air, a perfect reward after a day of survival. The rich aroma of prosciutto and crab fills the mountain air, a perfect reward after a day of survival. The prosciutto wrapped crab rolls are starting to brown nicely. Time to flip them. This is surprisingly delicious out here. Wow, this is incredible. So fresh.